Dear Stalin, you little fool Stalin, I am not going to reveal my name, but you should be scared to death. You all should be shaking and pooping on your pants like little babies. Why are you so innocent and not able to realize the effect that Truman and I possess? Maybe you should start to be aware of what United States and I are capable of doing. If Truman told you in Clue what was coming, you should have had in mind that you might have been involved in a very big deal with a very powerful country. He explicitly said that he possessed a very powerful weapon, and that weapon is exactly myself. I'm not trying to scare you or anything, but we are more powerful than what you think. Good luck with what you are planning against the United States, because it's not going to work anyways. You know the amount of power that we as a team have. Kisses, a very powerful but mysterious weapon. Dear Soviet Union, how dare you? Don't you notice you just signed a pact with the devil? I mean, Germany. Haven't you noticed what they did? It's a shame. Germany just started a world war where millions of your citizens died, and you have the nerve to come and sign a pact with them. It's like being friends with the enemy. We, the United States of America, can't believe that you just went through 3 years of war, lost 1,500 million people, and chose to get out of it by the easy way. What's that philosophy of yours? You're trying to show your citizens that everything is okay when clearly it's not, and don't expect it to be okay after making such a horrible choice. Also, are you idiot? Don't you think they will stab a knife on your back? Size the seriousness of the matter. They started the war and they are starting another one. In the future, you will regret doing this, and in that future, don't count with our help, you traitor. That clearly shows that the Soviet Union doesn't know how to make smart choices. At least, you were not at the Treaty of Versailles, or else we would all be cowards like you. We really feel our time is lost by writing this letter to you, because as we can see, your intelligence is so little that probably you will not be able to read this letter. Hate, United States. Huh. Stupid? What? Huh. Dear United States of America, we were a happy family. We worked hard for our children. We had no problems on our way, but you ruined all our happiness. I had always wanted to see my children grow up and have the best childhood I could give them. We tried all our best, but when we were in our best conditions, you decided to not only join the war too late, but help your friends France and England to tear apart innumerable amount of families in our country. My case is one of the thousands that you will never care about, because your ego is too high to worry about others. You should be thankful that you only lost 150,000 people, which is only 5% of what we lost. If you stood in our shoes, you might feel the pain and betrayal, since we fought for 3.5 years, and you only fought for the last one. There is not even a comparison to the loss of people between us. My newborn baby was killed, and my 12-year-old boy was forced to fight on war, and we never saw him again. I hope that at least you feel sorry. Thanks for nothing, a widow and a lonely woman who used to be a mother. Ugh. Dear United States, Italy, Great Britain, and France, you selfish rotten tomatoes, how dare you? How did you leave us out of the treaty? We, who fought for 3.5 years and lost thousands of people, not only soldiers, but children, men and women, and were not invited? Plus, what's wrong on being communist? You shouldn't have been scared with us. We are not going to change your minds to communism. And our purpose was not to spread it. You should have to accept that communism is better than capitalism. Everyone's lives become better and we see no one starving on the streets. Everyone lives equally and issues for money are not so often. You will regret this sooner or later, I promise. And I don't want to see any of you come on your knees to beg for help or pardon, because we are going to flip our middle fingers to you and see you suffering all together while we have some whiskey and a delicious banquet. We will laugh and have fun watching you drown on your sorrows. Until then, sincerely yours, Soviet Union. I'll have to tell my friends about this.
Sir, you got a letter. Dear Russia, the four of us have concluded that we cannot make any kind of deal with a communist country because, to be honest, it doesn't suit us and it's not convenient to us. We are not interested in your stupid, useless communist ideals, which do not allow our citizens to earn what they work for. We are not communist and are not willing to allow you to get your communist government in our heads. Maybe it is true that you fought most of World War One, but it's not our problem. At this point, the case is simply that we don't agree that communists should spread all around the world, and we don't want to make any kind of treaty with kids like you, resentful bag of smashed potatoes. We believe that you are too old to be crying like a baby just because we didn't invite you to the Treaty of Versailles. You better grow up and continue with your lives, especially knowing that you are not going to die because you were not invited to a treaty. But to be honest, we had so much fun and you missed it. Ha 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 ha. This is not fun.